Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prod.cast Ultraman Trigger Reactions. I am Basil,
I'm Hendrik.
And I'm SK.
and we are back for Ultraman Trigger episode 6, right? Yeah, episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6.
Yeah. I didn't really watch the last episode again, so
Neither did I.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
really have the time this week.
Neither do I.
I think the last episode was quite forgettable for us, right? If
I
recall
honestly
correctly.
don't think I will watch this episode a second time either. This is just gonna be a one time and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, based on the preview, it's
Based on the
looking-
previews, yes.
It's looking boring. I don't know. We may be surprised, but so
Uh,
far, all of
uh.
us, the general consensus is we've all been feeling like Ultraman Trigger is kind of slow-ish and not really as exciting as some of the previous shows. But since we're committed to doing this reaction, and I mean, we also love Ultraman, and we would have watched it anyway.
Mm.
Here we are doing reactions to episode 7, 6. Sorry, 6.
Six.
I'm too excited for 7
Mm.
because I saw a screenshot.
No
of
spoilers,
something.
please.
Yeah.
No spoilers, please.
Yeah, that we will enjoy later on, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway,
Let's hope so.
yeah,
I saw the screenshot that you mentioned as well, but I haven't seen any moving.
I haven't
things
seen
yet,
any
so
moving images. As
I
well.
don't
didn't
want
see
to
the
be spoiled.
preview. Yeah.
I want my reaction to be 100% authentic.
Yeah,
Thank you
same,
very
same.
much.
Yep. Yep. I did not see any trailer. I only saw the screenshot. So
Mm.
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah. What I guess just a quick one before we dive into the episode. What are you guys
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing this time?
I'm looking forward to the end of the episode so I can see next week's preview.
That is so
Okay. In all seriousness, I'm looking to I think 5 episodes in, I'm hoping that we get more development with the team. I feel that as what we discussed last week or last episode, comparing to other Ultraman series, the Gut Select team is considerably weak compared
Yeah.
to others. So I mean, fine, if the defense line is a bit weak, maybe through the series they will slowly improve, they will get more mecha and things like that. But
Yeah.
I still don't feel that them as a team I don't feel that they are very unified, and they don't feel like they belong in one body, where the other teams have always had that feeling, especially the original Tiga Guts,
Mm.
Mm.
right? Like
Mm.
you feel that everyone really would die for each other, where
Yeah.
I don't feel that kind of camaraderie within this one. So I'm hoping to see more of the team and to see how they react to situations together, and to see their bonds getting strengthened.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I to be frank, like the members of Gut Select feel like cardboard cutouts to me. They're caricatures.
Yeah.
I mean, most defense team characters are caricatures or they fit a certain trope, but this time it feels like it feels a little overboard to me.
Mm.
But we've only seen 5 episodes, and
Yeah.
we're gonna watch the 6, so that might change.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, SK?
I don't know. I really hope that they can really follow like what Tiga did. Like really gave a lot of depth to the team. I just like few weeks ago I managed to watch the Final Odyssey again. Yeah, and I realized that even such a movie itself, and you realize that even the Guts team had so much depth that I kind of miss it in Gut Select.
Yeah, they had a certain like family feeling, right?
Yes.
And they had that like there was the vibe that they were people tasked with the mission of defending the world.
Yes.
Yeah, which I really don't get from Gut Select.
It's
Yeah.
not just that also. It's like when one person sort of anything happen to any of the characters, you can really feel that bond. Like there's
Yeah.
that there's stake there that you don't really have the chance to see it. I mean, so far I have not seen it in Gut Select
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Every member in Gut Select feels like they are there for their own motive, for their own agenda. I mean, Kengo is there because he's literally been pulled in by the president.
Mhm.
The Akito is there to protect Yuna. Is it Yuna?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuna.
Yuna is there to be protected because the president put her there, because I guess the dangerous place is the safest place. That girl in short hair, I can't remember anyone's names, but it looks like, you know, she's there just because it just happens to be a job and she enjoys flying the plane. I forgot what's it called again.
I know
The
it's
other
actually
Joker
flying.
guy, the other Joker guy, I don't know why he's there. Even the captain, I don't feel that he truly cares for the team. It feels like he's just there because it's a job.
No, he's just there to act cool whenever there's a need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's acting cool.
Like, I think long story short, it's like what I said, it doesn't feel like they would die for each other.
Yeah, yeah, but of course that might change, and I hope it does, because it's really crucial for my enjoyment of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
that's true.
I agree.
Okay.
Because we don't
Yeah.
want to just love Kengo and Ultraman Trigger. We want to love
Correct.
the entire show
Correct.
and every character that they, you know, push to
Correct.
us.
Correct. I don't think this show can survive on just the references to Tiga alone.
Yep.
Or Dainagaya. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's hope that they really focus on developing them, then, you know, just give us that nostalgic feeling. Because so far, it's really having that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's jump right into Ultraman Trigger episode 6.
Yeah, let's do it,
Yeah,
man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
That reminds me of King Joe.
it does look like.
Yeah, the eyes look like King Joe.
That's the chest.
Yeah, the chest.
Oh, the chest, yeah.
Ooh. Ouch.
That was fast. That was really fast.
I mean, the episode just started, bro.
Okay.
He should
Ignis.
lose, like, he shouldn't win. Not here.
That was pretty convenient.
So the kaiju is going into low power mode.
Hmm. Oh wow, so they've been fighting it for 3 days. Interesting.
They are trying a different way of storytelling, I guess.
Hmm.
Had they done this in other series before? So
Yeah,
early
yeah,
in
yeah.
the series?
Yeah,
they have. They have.
Okay.
I can't remember specific examples, but it's quite common lah. They do it as like a like later they will say like 24 hours earlier, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that they are trying to put
Malulu.
some stake. Yeah, but I think I can see that they are trying to put some stake into this show, this episode.
Yeah, see this like all these like Dutch angles are them classic Ultraman.
Right now in the entire team, only Akito and the president know that Kengo is Trigger, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
So why doesn't anyone question why is Kengo so heavily injured when supposedly none of the team are on ground fighting the monster?
Hey, crowd control is tough, okay?
Yeah, and he's the only idiot that gets so heavily injured. Dude, he's in the armband.
Really poor security, man.
Yeah, man. Didn't he just fail once?
Idiot. God, lens flare really overboard, yeah.
Star Trek.
I mean, for all you know, this episode is directed by J.J. Abrams.
Yes, yeah. I still stand by my remark that Ignis is my favorite character so far.
Yeah, he has the most development and he does feel like the most interesting
At
one.
least he got charisma.
Yeah. Well, the actor is also pretty charismatic, so.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
Like, I think hands down he's the best actor on the set.
He just chilling.
I feel like I can't figure out this show.
What they want to do with it.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like they knew what they are gonna, like they knew what to do for the first 3 episodes. Then episode 4 to 6 is like, let's try different things to see what works.
Yeah.
And episode
Yeah.
7 is like, okay, let's bring in a fan favorite.
Yeah. And they gave him a com set. Somehow not really comfortable that they built a ship that's based on a alien ship from Ultra 7.
I think this is the first time they go so up close with any monsters. Yeah.
There's a bit more stakes, as you said.
Yeah, this time is more stakes. Like last time it's like Father Kochan, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because they are actually in that ship that's firing.
Yeah.
Such a Sentai thing.
I know, right?
What was that for?
The physics in this game, in this show.
Games,
And he's like acting cool. What? Yeah.
Yeah, the physics in this show, this.
Gokai change.
Yeah, sia.
Gokai.
Just waiting for him to say that only.
Yeah.
Okay, finally there's like, true stakes already. Like they really got hit.
And I'll be frank, even the background music of this show isn't that fun to listen to.
Yeah, it wasn't. The only thing that is cool or good about this entire show is the opening song.
You know what would have been slightly better? If let's say the Guts Falcon got no pilot, right? But when you're piloting the thing, it actually uses like your mental stamina or something like that.
Yeah, it
So
become
it
more
puts
powerful.
a drain on your body.
Mm.
At least that would give it some danger in using
Yeah.
it. Otherwise, freaking no sticks at all.
Yeah. Like everyone is safely on board Nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Basil. So far, the most interesting characters would be Ignis and Hughdrum, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
And
because the two of them are so similar.
And the
they have-
sickening thing
yeah.
is they always have to appear in the same episode because they have a rivalry.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Yuzari came in again. Oh my god. It's a very common thing, now.
Yeah, I don't like this random Yuzari appearance.
It's not-
yeah.
Yeah, like
It's just
like
not,
what?
not rare anymore.
Yeah.
In Tiga, whenever Yuzari appear, shit's going down.
Yeah, I agree. It's not like this,
No feeling leh.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Oh, suddenly
Yeah.
it became very fast. Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's just sped up in pose. I also can.
No, suddenly he know how to speak himself up only, that's all.
I mean, seeing that, right, I can't help but think of like how they actually shot it. Like, so when the suit actor is in the Trigger costume, doing all that, the camera guy is over there, stress.
Yeah lah, that's probably how they shot it lah.
Can you imagine if he actually accidentally poked the lens or something? Stress, yeah.
It's okay, comment box.
Basil, last week you said you wanted more mecha action, right? There you go, lor. That's the most you'll get for this episode, lah, or at least for this
Yeah.
arc, for this arc of the series,
But still okay lah. Like I
Oh
still
wait,
feel
that's
like
new.
yeah.
Okay, that's the only
That's
interesting thing
okay.
now.
That's something new that we learned. Like
Huh?
his chest crest would glow up.
Wait, Hughdrum is dead?
No lah, he won't die on not so fast. So what, is he gonna make him a Gut Select member right now?
Everyone is very trusting,
Yeah.
It made me feel like there's no twist gonna happen for this group of people.
Oh my god, this is
My god, what a dreary episode, man. Another one, yeah.
Underwhelming, man.
Yeah.
why?
It is supposed to reveal a lot more about Ignis, but the problem is that I'm like,
Okay, I mean, in fairness, it did reveal about Ignis, which I will share later because I've written down some notes.
yeah, but it's just that I just don't feel like, oh, it's nice, like how good episode.
I'm about to say something really sad. Is that this show can't even hold my attention as well as Ultraman RB could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible, man.
I mean, as in, RB is really face palm show lah, so it's like you're definitely looking to see more like what other things that they can just,
I mean,
ruin
it's
our
still-
expectations.
It's still not as bad as Tiger. Tiger, I dropped out at like episode 4 or 5 for the first time.
Hey.
Barossa. Obviously lah. It's Barossa, obviously.
Oh, he's in his uniform.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
and
Haruki. Oh.
oh. Okay, that's
I mean,
something.
if there's Barossa, then there's Ultraman Z for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Episode rants, guys.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
let me go first.
Yeah.
Because I already know what to say already.
Lie.
Go ahead.
Okay, so so here are some of the things that I liked. Okay, I like that they started the show with a different format. I wasn't aware that other shows have done this, as in other Ultraman shows have done this before. But I like that they started with the fight, like, you know, midway through what's going on with that arc, and then they like 3 days ago kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I thought that was unique, but it wasn't done very well. Yeah, because they didn't even put the title card which says, you know, 3 days ago. They just assume that we know, but, you know, fine. I applaud them for trying something different. The second thing is, we are starting to notice that every time Ignis appears, Hughdrum appears, and at the end of the episode, we understand why. We understand what Ignis is ultimately after as of now, and what his goal is. If you think back from episode 1 to episode 6, which is now, Ignis's like the sequence of events of what he has been through is very clear. He came onto Earth to just, you know, look for treasure and stuff like that. He chanced across Hughdrum and realized that fuck, this asshole that committed genocide on my entire planet is here on Earth. He saw Trigger, and he saw the power that Trigger wielded. He saw the user of Trigger, so he knows who to go after, and he knows that Trigger is the only one that stands a chance to defeat Hughdrum, and Ignis in his current form cannot do it. So we know that his trajectory is he's probably going to become Dark Trigger and use that power to defeat Hughdrum. Whether or not him as Dark Trigger will go against Kengo as Trigger, we don't know, because maybe there could be some side effects to using Dark Trigger which will turn him dark, and Kengo has to stop that. I think that when they first introduced Ignis until now, they made him more of a comical character, and if you think about it, this entire episode in essential, right, is just trying to build the trust between the team, the Guard Select team, and Ignis. To show that
I think that's a trust that was a bit too easy. It came by a bit too easy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Kengo and Agito
Because,
anyway.
I mean, no, I mean, Kengo and Akito is one thing because they are both members of Guard Select. But for Ignis, he's an outsider, and you know, you don't just let an outsider break into your base twice, and then you never even question who or what his motivations are.
And stolen things before, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it feels like they are just trying to build the friendship and trust between the Guard Select team and Ignis a bit too quickly, albeit that is still the trajectory, and then in the end only to see that friendship is being tested because of Trigger versus Dark Trigger arc.
Yeah.
To be okay, then after watching 6 episodes, right, I have come to at least my own personal opinion. I just feel that Kengo is not likable. I cannot find any reason to like him other than the fact that he is Trigger lor.
He's just boring, man.
Yeah.
He's even worse than Daigo.
I don't
He's
even
not
root-
even
I don't even root for him.
Daigo's level of boring leh.
I don't even root for him at all.
No, Daigo is boring, but he's not that boring to the extent that, you know, I'll be like,
Like every time I mean, no disrespect to the actor, but every time I see Kengo on screen, trying to be who he is, right, or doing the Ultraman Trigger thing, I'm like, get out, you know. I want a better protagonist, you know.
yeah, and he is too high pitched for that. Like,
Okay, every time I see Kengo, right, it's the same kind of feeling I have whenever I see a player that doesn't really perform for my club play on the pitch.
I mean, it's clear that when they crafted the Kengo character, they also wanted to go for a little bit of the bumbling idiot with a positive attitude, but they already had a workable formula of a bumbling idiot, which is what's his name, Haruki.
Yeah, Haruki really pulled it off well.
He's an idiot, but he's so endearing.
Yes.
Kengo is not likable. He's just not likable. He is the idiot in class that you'll be like, please stay away from me, kind of thing. And my last note that I written down is, I feel that there is one huge missed opportunity in this episode, because how in the previous episode we were complaining, saying that there are no stakes, right? Because every time they fly Falcon, there's no pilot, and even if they fire nurse cannon, it's always from a distance. This time, they finally have a foe that they require to use a lot of firepower, so they drove nurse to really close to the foe. But the thing is, I felt that they could have actually still found a way to destroy nurse and Falcon while keeping the team safe. That could have given them an opportunity for the next few episodes to either upgrade or change out their mecha to something more powerful or new mecha.
Well, looking at the trajectory of the show, I don't think that's gonna happen so soon. That might happen more towards the midpoint, or towards the last few episodes. But I'm sure it will happen somewhat because they still need to sell toys.
Yeah,
Correct,
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully they won't
you
just
can't have
use
a whole-
these two vehicles on the whole season.
Yeah, you can't use those two vehicles for the whole season, and you can just have 3 USB drives for your gut spark lens.
Yeah.
That's like really
Maybe
little
4.
toys.
Maybe 4 because of the final form.
I can't believe I'm complaining about the lack of toys. you know.
But
But it is
those
what
are
it
all
is.
my notes for the
Yeah.
episode.
I normally find it a bit annoying to have like so many toy features and stuff, but then this time around it just feels strange that it's not there. I feel like it's been it's a formula that has to be part of tokusatsu shows these days, because they have to sell toys to keep going. But I feel like some of the past shows have integrated the format so well that now that you take it away, it feels like freaking hell. It's like taking a part of Ultraman away that makes Ultraman what it is today.
I
So
think
it
one
kind of
of-
feels
yeah.
really strange. Yeah.
But to be fair, Tiga didn't introduce all his forms in 3 episodes and just leave everything there. That's the biggest problem right now, is that the reason why we are so enthusiastic or we want to see new toys is really because we feel that the whole show kind of felt very it's feeling very boring right now.
Yeah, I think
And they're very underwhelming to the
yeah,
point
correct,
that
correct. I think like new toys or new mecha kind of adds to some
Build stories.
excitement.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or even to the extent that it will help to drive the plot a little. Right now,
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
nothing
yeah.
to drive. It's not driving anything.
Yeah, I mean look at Ultraman Z. They started out with Avenger.
Mm.
A few episodes later, Avenger wasn't good enough. They had
Yeah.
Windom.
Mm.
And then after that, they got the King Joe.
Correct.
Yeah. And then obviously along the way, they still brought in Zero. They still brought in G just to spice things up here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how Ultraman Trigger is gonna change after next week when they bring in Zack. But I really dread going back to the same format that they have been doing for the show now.
Or Prezi, yeah. Or the
Yeah.
Prezi
Like
period.
next week is gonna be fun, 100%.
Yes, correct.
And then I really dread going forth to episode 8. But
I
then
have a feeling.
but I'm pretty sure that Old Man Shizuma is gonna come back in episode 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, to be honest, I should be excited that hey, there's some development. Especially they just revealed a lot of things about Ignis and his relationship with Udra. At least there's some. By right, there should be something there that makes us feel excited, like how it did for the first few episodes, particularly from first 1 to 4, before they had a recap episode. All of a sudden, it felt like okay, but it just still it feels so underwhelming. And yeah, a lot of things that we hope for, like added stakes, character development, every single thing, it was there. But for somehow it felt like they are just putting it there, but they didn't, like what Andrick said, they didn't follow through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one very good scene, like just when Hudram hit the whole entire space. What's the ship called? I have problem. When he hit the ship itself, they got hit for the first time. Like, oh good. Then all of a sudden they just where are they? The next time we see them is with shooting together with Falcon. So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I
think yeah. You were saying sorry.
No, it was and even the fact that we were laughing over the fact that Ignis came in and put a bomb, and he posed that he made that pose which is so Super Sentai. It was really like, oh hey, Super Sentai, and I'm like, I don't think this is the right way to go
Yeah.
for an Ultraman show. It really made me
Yeah.
felt that way. So it lose that. The whole entire show really felt that way, that they are trying to play off a lot of reference, like the actor who played Ignis, his background in Super Sentai, the fact that it came from the whole show came from the idea that it play reference to Tiga. But the show, if we take away all these elements inside, I really genuinely see this show as very underwhelming.
Correct. It does not stand on its own feet.
Yes.
Yeah. And honestly, the like, we found out a little bit more details about the conflict between Hydram and Ignis this week. But honestly, everybody knew that.
Yeah.
There was no new information, to be honest. If you ask me.
Yeah, there's no new information.
There's no new information. We all know that he destroyed the planet, and obviously he was going to be the only one left.
But it did make it did develop or establish the motivation right now that he has, that he is trying to get Tiga, or hope he'll be going the direction of becoming the Dark Trigger, not Tiga, Dark Trigger.
No, but everybody knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, again,
Based
that's
on
true.
the opening theme video.
So almost everything.
So I was hoping for like a little twist to the tale. Like, you make it so obvious, you show it, you shove it in our faces with the Hydram and Ignis conflict. You make the audience like think that okay, they have a conflict because Hydram was somehow related in the destruction of Ignis's race. What if he was involved in it? Yeah. What if he somewhat inadvertently helped Ignis destroy his own race? That would be a more interesting conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
agree.
we have to remember this is a children's show.
That's why there was a reaction that I said that there's whatever twist that they have, I don't think so they're gonna go so big. So it's going to be every single thing is expected. Like, hey, Ignis is gonna show up. He's gonna be friends with the whole entire God Select team. Then after that, gradually he will become, evil. It was almost sitting there and go, okay, this is almost like going to be play out A, B, and C. So it's even worse right now because we knew that would happen.
But then again, it's not uncharacteristic of Ultraman to go that dark.
No, I don't know whether they will, because as of right now, the way that we see how the shows are this whole entire show formulates itself, it's almost like we likely don't really have the chance to see that kind of dark direction. If they do, I mean, I hope to see that, but I really hope. But it's really
remember in Op when it was revealed that Guy was the one whose powers actually destroyed the whole forest, and Juggler was the one who protected the girl.
Yes.
That was so amazing. That was such an amazing twist.
Yeah, I love that twist.
I love that so much. But I don't feel like that kind of twist coming here. Yeah.
They haven't do this kind of twist
I don't
for
feel
a
like
long
they're
while.
really building up anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my biggest problem with this show. It's just there to pass motion.
No, the only thing that I really hope that they really put in, really at the very least, if there is really a Dark Trigger pass like what they did with the the Final Odyssey, like they don't the Final Odyssey where Dark Trigger used to be part of that race, and they even established the fact that he actually fought and destroyed others as well. If they really establish the fact that Trigger itself was also part of this, and they even reveal that he even destroyed maybe say Ignis's home, or even before that they even destroyed certain things that cause Kengo to really second guess himself, like his decision. I want that to happen. Like they are also playing that part out to everyone twice or 3 times so far. That flashback about him. Let's see that they are willing to do that. The last time I see that really happening, like you said, it's really at Orb.
Yeah.
It's really in Orb, but no, there's no other shows that actually have this twist.
I think Jeet fighting Belial was also quite dark.
It's dark, but it's not that.
I haven't seen that yet, please.
Yeah, it's
okay.
I won't spoil you, but it's the kind of underwhelming dark. Like when I look at it, I think probably also because of the show. The show was boring throughout until like close to the end when Belial show up.
Terrible villain, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I hate the
I hate
villain.
the writer guy, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a terrible villain.
He just tried to rip off Juggler. I would say that. Because
He's a-
Juggler-
He's a Belial fanboy.
No, he acted like Juggler in a way, like almost like it made me feel that they saw how Juggler acted and everybody loved Juggler, so now the writer had to in a way, act exaggerately like like how Juggler did. So
Yeah.
that was how I felt.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's all our thoughts for
Yep.
episode.
Yeah, I have my spark lens.
We are all looking forward to 7.
Yeah.
And so spark lens for this week.
1 for me.
Woo!
Okay, I'm still generous a little bit. 2, but it's a very weak 2. Very
1
weak 2.
1.5.
Mm.
Yeah, this was terrible for me.
You know
Now
what's
you
the
have to
worst?
go and animate the half a spark lens.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know
well,
what?
it's
Yeah.
not difficult, to be honest.
You know what's the weird part about this? Like this whole thing is like, it's supposed to be more interesting than last episode. It's supposed to be, but for some reason,
Somehow they just failed to build on it.
yeah. That said, they really did. They are supposed to do a much better job now
then-
as compared to last episode.
But then again, you can't really build something if there was nothing there to begin with.
That's true.
There's no
Yeah,
foundation.
well.
There's no foundation. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that ends this episode's reactions to Ultraman Trigger. I guess by now you guys should know how we feel about this episode and the series in general.
Yeah.
We're hoping for an exciting episode next week when Ultraman Z comes to town.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope that they I hope that they retain a lot of what made Zack fun in the first place, and hopefully Trigger gets a lot better after that. But still remains to be seen. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed watching our reactions, and if you do agree or disagree with us and you wanna discuss the show, please leave your comments down below. You can listen to our audio and watch some video podcasts as well. So I guess we'll see you guys again next week for episode 7.
See you.
See you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.